Warning, this video contains high amounts of rambling. If that offends you, or you just don't want to see some asshole on the internet being angry about something, please leave now. With that said, let's begin.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, we're talking about this. We are talking about the My Hero Academia War arc today, the Paranormal Liberation War. This will have major spoilers, so if you want to turn back now, please go ahead, because I am not going to be holding back. Oh boy. I should mention, this is not going to be like a big analytical, big brain analysis of this arc. This is just going to be me saying why I don't like this arc very much. Because, man, oh man, there is so many issues. Like, this is going to be very rambly today. Anyway, let's get started. So, this arc did start out pretty good, actually. It was very action-packed, very intense, very exciting. It was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. Like, fun fact, I started reading the manga after I watched season 4, which was in September. So I was experiencing it with a lot of other people about this arc. This arc was pretty tight for the first half. I really liked the first half a lot. It was very action-packed. Everyone got a bit of shine. It was really good for the first half. But the second half is when things start to go awry. I didn't like how we didn't really get a lot of focus on the mansion after like Godzilla destroys some stuff. Like, yeah, I know his name, but I'm calling him Godzilla because that's just funnier. Yeah, I get why giant monster and all, but I would have loved to see more of the mansion fight. I want to see Redestro versus Edshot. That would have been epic. But no, we only just get like a brief glimpse of what happens after that. Like, okay, what happened? How did Edshot kick this dude's ass? Like, why? How? I'm sorry. Like, seriously? I'm pretty sure people would have loved to see that instead of the fucking compressed twist. And yes, we're getting to that twist soon. Yeah, like, for an arc called the Paranormal Liberation War arc, we didn't really focus that much on the multiple sides of the war aside from the stuff with Shiggy at the hospital and the Monster Mash battle with Godzilla and Class 1A, which I will admit a lot of it is really good, but yeah, I would have loved to see more stuff after that. Okay, let's now get to like one of my biggest problems with the arc, the fucking compressed twist. Okay, who thought it was a good idea just to make a big, epic twist out of a character we've seen less than 5 seconds of in the entire story of My Hero? I'm, of course, referring to Compress's great-grandfather. Really? That was meant to be a big twist?
I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
What's that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's basically that, although I would argue it's worse. At least that Dark Helmet knew about Lone Star's dad. There's at least a connection that you could build. And also, here's another thing, that was a comedy. That's not meant to be taken seriously. If fucking Spaceballs know how to do dramatic reveals better than My Hero Academia, then you should really be concerned. What does this really add? Who here really cares about that Compress is the grandson of some guy that we barely seen before? And the one time we did see him, he was just used for like character development for Gentle Criminal. Was there really anyone on the battlefield that was like, whoa, Compress is the great-grandson of that guy? Yeah, he's that kid's great-grandson, that's for sure. Like, there's no one here who would probably know that guy. Maybe GT or All Might or All For One, but none of them are here. These are all just younger people. Oh my goodness. What was the point? Was this meant to be an epic, dramatic moment? Not the fact that Compress blew a part of himself up because, oh, I need to go save my friends. Which, yes, that was pretty cool, but it was ruined by that stupid twist. Oh my goodness. That is actually bad writing. That is objectively speaking bad writing. Like, everything else I'm talking about here, you can at least argue about whether it's bad writing or not. But no, here, this moment here, this is objectively bad. There's no argument with it. Everything else can be debated about. This is bad. Really bad. And honestly, I expected so much more. Like, this moment could have been cut because, well, again, I just said this doesn't add anything. It's just there. It's just, oh my goodness. This is so bad. So bad.
I think that number raises a pertinent question.
What's that?
Why did they do it?
And you want to know the worst part? This moment got more reverence, respect, and effort put into it than Midnight's death. I have no words. Actually, I have a lot of words. Why? Really? This was going to get an epic moment, but not Midnight? A character we have known for so long? A fan favorite? A beloved character who dies in a hole off screen, mind you, to some goons. Not an epic death. No, like saving her students. Fighting a big bad. But this. And before you guys say, well, that's just war. Sometimes not everyone gets an epic, glorious end. I'm like, I could buy that if not the fact that every other important character got an epic send-off. Like, Christ got an epic send-off. Twice got an epic send-off. All those guys got epic send-offs. But not Midnight? You might be saying, well, what about those other guys who are on that page with the fallen heroes? And I'm like, guys, do not compare Midnight to Native, whose only personality trait is that he almost got killed by Stain. That guy is nothing. Midnight had a lot. And this is how you send her off? Not with a bang, but a whimper? Like, she should have gotten the Night Eye style death. She should be getting it. Like, have her be like, it was great old knowing you guys, but now I have to die because, well, I'm fatally injured. You were all great. You're all going to be great heroes one day. See you guys. You know, that would have been more powerful, more impactful, instead of her students just finding her in a ditch. Because who wants a cool death to a great character? Who wants that? Who wants to feel validated after spending so much time with a character and they get an epic send-off with a moment that will make them forever badass? No, they just die in a hole. Because drama!
I'm gonna see my lawyer.
Why?
Gonna find out if you can sue a show for breach of taste.
Also, speaking of bullshit revolving death, no, Compress should be dead at this moment. And also GT, because they've destroyed their bodies. Compress blew up a chunk of his body, but he turns out to be fine. GT got Darth mauled and worse, and he's in a hospital. Before you guys say, well, he's going to get night-eyed, I'm like, no way, he should be dead. There's no way he should be alive after being disintegrated in half. No, he should be gone. That would have been an awesome death. Just getting killed by Shiggy. That would have been like truly haunting. But no, he gets to have a proper goodbye to All Might and Deku. And no, I'm not going to be as sad as I would have been if it was done well. Because again, GT really should have been dead after fighting Shiggy. If this is the way it has to be, at least give GT a more probable way to live than he somehow just lives through that. Maybe just have him knocked out. I don't know, get sent flying through some rubble. Or Shiggy just backhands him and that causes the damage, but not enough to kill him right on the spot. I was able to make a better situation where GT survives in 5 seconds. I'm sorry, but no one will ever convince me that GT should still be living at this moment. I don't care if he dies later, he should be dead. No way should he be alive. Oh my goodness. I'm just becoming redundant at this point. Let's just move on to other points. Like, despite what I just said here, this arc isn't that bad, really. Like, I made it out to be like the worst thing ever. It's not. Like I said, it did strong, but eventually it did lose its steam. And then at the end, it just devolved into really bad writing all around. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's just a major letdown that I can't believe that this was allowed. And don't No, if someone sees this video and be like, I'm gonna send this to Korohoshi because he should be made feel bad because he wrote some bad stuff. No, don't do that, guys. That's stupid. Don't harass someone over fictional work. Despite me having, well, a bit of a freak out over there, this is all fiction. Don't threaten someone over fiction. Yeah, I am pissed off, but I'm not going to send a death threat to this man. I don't like the story he made for this arc. If I wanted to, I could just write my own My Hero AU, where I just do a bunch of new stuff and be like, okay, here's how I do it. But since this is Korahoshi's story, this is his choices. I don't like them, but this is how it is. Whoa, that felt good to get out. But yeah, I didn't like this arc, guys. It's okay. It's 6.5 out of 10. And yes, Midnight Death did take it down by a point, but that's far from the point. I'm not just angry, I'm just disappointed. I'm frustrated that this was the way things went. Not in a way that I could like, but in a way that's like, wow, you really just did that, and now you have made your story a bit worse now than it was before all this. So that's why I didn't like the arc that much, guys. It had potential to be the best arc of the whole series, and it started out like that. But it really just disappointed me in the end. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'm just going to go do something more cheerful and stuff. I'll see you next time.